We are back at it again on the Seoul Trail. This time will be hotter than ever before. We're gonna eat some great food. Past some fantastic historical sites. Going up to support the roof. And possibly be slightly drunk. Join me on this next adventure. I hope you enjoy. Let's go. So we are back where we left off in Gwangnaru Station. It's good to be back, I'm telling you that. It is 31 degrees still. We have a 9.3 kilometer walk that should take roughly 3 hours. We've got some more gear with us today, but I haven't got any food or drink yet. So I think on the way, we'll be stopping at a few places to get that. So from here we're going to start and cross the Han River. The time is 1:15, so we are doing this in the heat of the day, which is an absolutely sensible idea. So I'm actually going to get a drink from here because I'm not sure where the nearest Chunijom or convenience store is. Not looking likely. It doesn't work. I'm testing out some new gear today, both ND filters for my camera and the DJI Mic 2, which I've got currently here. So I'm kind of learning as we're going. So forgive me if it sounds bad or if I make some mistakes with this, but I will try my hardest not to. Let's go cross the Han River. This should be cool. So the aim of today is to make it to Makgeolli Park, which is by Godeok Station. And as I said, it's about 9.3 kilometers away. We're just about... Yeah, I missed that one. To come across the Han here. Godeok Tower. I am sweating and I've only just started. I stopped and took in some of the views the Han had to offer. I then crossed the bridge and joined the riverbank walking route heading north. I was desperate for some water. So according to the Seoul Metropolitan City Government, there are 31 bridges that span over the Han River all the way across Seoul. Well, that water's hot. Oh, wow. We're coming down to the park that runs alongside the Han River, and we're going to be taking a northerly direction and just following the side of the river up for probably half of our journey, roughly. Starting to think this might have been a mistake. I am so hot. I need to go get some water from somewhere. The sun was truly beating down on me. I looked around the area for a convenience store to buy some water, and I saw on the map there was one close by. I wasn't going to waste an opportunity to drink. I think there's a 7-Eleven just over here. Listen to how loud them cicadas are. Wow. Oh, wow, that is glorious. Right, let's get some liquids in. 안녕하세요. 이거 하나 주세요. 감사합니다. So, we got ourselves Gatorade Zero and chicken on a stick. So just next to me here, Hangang Drone Kongwon. This is one of the only places in Seoul where you can legally take your drone and fly. Obviously with many restrictions, you can't really go very high and heavily monitored area. But if you want to fly a drone legally in Seoul, this is your place. My back is very, very sweaty. First, let's annihilate this bad boy. Chicken on a stick, which I did not put in the microwave, so nice and cold chicken on a stick. But that is good. Cheers. So the next part of our walk takes us a little bit more north to a place called Amsadong, and there's an archaeological site there. They found the remains of a Neolithic pit house or houses dated from 4000 to 3000 BC, so that's pretty gosh darn old. Oh, we've come to a crossing where I can't exactly cross. I have to do a quick jump over the fence before I get mowed down by a bike. Oh, mind the flowers! I'm going to opt for this path. That looks a lot more shaded to me. I had to stick to the shade as much as possible because the temperature, with humidity taken into account, was actually around the 39 degrees mark. So I think just temporarily we're coming away from the river now and heading into this bridge here. Oh, run for the traffic lights! Run, 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 run! 3 seconds! Oh, made it. Okay, there's a GS25 here. Perfect. So we're just coming up on the ruins, I believe, and this road is extremely quiet. It's actually probably the most peaceful part of the walk because there's no cicadas. 감사합니다. Well, it's 2:55, a little slow today. That's okay, it's Sunday and I don't have work and got the whole day ahead of me, so let's take it slow, take as many coffee breaks as we can. Let's go check out this village. 안녕하세요. 한 명 주세요. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 수고하세요. This is the site of a Neolithic village dating back to the 4th millennium BCE. The site was first discovered in 1925 as a result of a flood, and excavations began in 1967. Okay, so now we're inside. Let's take a little look around. So behind me here we have some of the reconstructed pit houses. Now, generally they were built with a 70 to 100 centimetre foundation into the ground. The entrance is usually pointed in a southerly direction. And inside you'll have a fire pit in the middle and what is thought to be 4 posts going up to support the roof. This one we can go in behind us here. It's actually 1.5 times the size of the original one. And I think they've done this to make it easier for tourists and visitors to come and see. Quite the crouch we gotta do. And it's pretty dark in here, but I don't know if you can see. Here we go, right. I've sorted out the camera settings so you can see a bit better, but the quality's probably dropped. But as you can see, they would have the fire pit in the middle. They'd sit around. There's the 4 posts in each corner. And a nice hearty bit of fish to eat. I then decided to take a quick look around the museum. This guy looks like he's seen some bad stuff. After a little time looking at some old pots, I needed to get back on the trail again. So I headed out to continue the journey. I think we need to crack on with our walk. I'm also starving, so I might have to find some food before much longer. Hello! Hello! If you're enjoying today's content, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to drop a like down below. Thanks! Bye-bye! Echo! Woohoo! Now they said the Seoul Trail is meant to be one of the most scenic routes to take when going around Seoul, and I think we might have found the most scenic place yet. Dirty old underpass next to a busy road. Looks like we're about to head up into the mountain part of this journey. Now, as I said earlier, the mountain is about 85 meters, so I'm not really sure you can really call that a mountain, but it's got a little bit of interesting history. There's a guy called Lee Yang-jun who was a loyal supporter of the Goryeo dynasty, and after the fall of the Goryeo dynasty, he moved himself to the countryside where he lived in seclusion, and where he lived was the top of this mountain we are about to walk to. This mountain is called Godeoksan. So the house of our historical figure still stands today, and this is it. No, I'm obviously joking. Okay, finally getting into the nature, but it's very green and luscious. Look at this. Seuldullegil, ribbons hanging in the trees. I am getting bitten by mosquitoes. Despite getting savagely attacked by flying insects of death, I enjoyed my time through this section of the route. The greens were vibrant, the forest was lush. A stark contrast from the roads I had been walking on. Now, all over Korean mountains, especially around Seoul, you can find military fortifications all over the place, which is obviously understandable considering its history with war and the fact that South Korea is technically still at war. Many fortifications about conscription in Korea is still a thing. Every boy between certain ages must go and serve in the military. The DMZ, which is the line between North Korea and South Korea, is one of the most heavily defended and guarded places on the planet. 안녕하세요. We're almost at the bottom of this mountain now. From then, we head through a little patch of the city again, and we're not too far from the end of our journey today. So if we take a look at the map here, you can see a bit more of a visual guide to what we've done. So we started here at Gwangnaru Station, headed this way, over the bridge, down the Han River. Here, this is the archaeological site we went to. And we've come round here, up to Godeoksan. This is where we are. Now we just need to do this snake bit here to Myeongil Park, Godeok Station. Okay. We are coming off the mountain now and down to the road. Now, I'm meant to be going over there, but I'm just going to have a little look down this road and see if I can find a restaurant. I can't find anywhere that's open. It is a Sunday after all, and this neighbourhood's pretty quiet. I'm exhausted and hungry. Oh, Let's have a look. We've got some kalguksu.
I finally found a restaurant and ordered myself a banquet. I couldn't fix the lighting issue in this footage, so please excuse the video during this scene.
This is what we've got. We've got some wangmandu and some mulneng and suyu. I am so ready for this. I've just ordered some makgeolli, and boy am I ready for that. Boy, oh boy, I needed this. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 25,001 lighter, 25,000 kilograms heavier. Oh, I am nicely full after that, and also partially drunk. We continue the route onwards. Now, there's not much left of the journey, but we're going to head up here through this little park, cut down into the city a little bit more, into Makgeolli Park. I feel wobbly. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that, boys and girls. 800 of the finest meters remaining. The final stretch is upon us, and we have finished course number 6. Oh, we got some fountains here. There's the box. Fantastic. Bish bash, bloody bosh. Course 7, 7.7 kilometers. That is what we're on to next. But for now, let's get this stamped. This time I'm going to remember to stamp the 2.0 course, although these are more or less the same, so it probably doesn't matter too much, but okay. Now, this is number 7. Okay, which is here. Now, I have an issue. We appear to be missing one, and I have no idea where that one was. Maybe we accidentally missed it. But let's see. We're just about to... So I'm just going to head somewhere a little more quiet than this fountain on that main road, and do a little bit of research. ChatGPT is going to be my best friend here, hopefully. At the north end of the Gwangnaru Bridge. That's probably where I've missed it then. That's annoying. Maybe we'll go do that now. We'll go back to the subway station where we finished, take the subway over there and find the stamp. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today's episode on the Seoul Trail. Hopefully we can bash some more out soon. The weather is still bloody hot, but I think it's doable, so that's the main thing. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace. And there it is, right where we were earlier. Just about to go over the bridge is the stamp box. Oh well. Let's get it stamped, go home. Bish bash bosh. Jobs. A bloody good un. let's go home.